seven ways how to bring more happiness into your life every single day. You don't have to do all of them, but pick up one and do it and see how it changes your life immediately. The first one, and maybe the most important, is that you need to choose to be happy. It's a choice. Happiness is a choice. It's not something that if things will come out your way, then you're happy. You need to choose for that. And Vered and I have a ritual, if you want, or a process that we're doing for it, or we used to do that for many years, every single morning. We knew that happiness is a choice, so we need to make that choice. And what better time to make that choice than in the morning when you just wake up? So we were having this wall above our bed that was diagonal, and what we did is we put a poster. On the poster it says basically, what do you choose today? That was the only question, that was the thing. So whenever we opened our eyes, the first thing that we saw is, what do you choose today? And we knew that we can choose happiness, or we can choose to struggle, or we can choose for something else. And somehow, every day, since we put that poster on that wall, every single day when I woke up, looked up, it was always, I'm choosing to be happy. It's just a choice. Okay, later come the how. How do I make sure that I'm happy all the time? And that I will give you some points for that. But first you need to make a choice. You don't make that choice in the morning, it's not going to happen. Okay, so that's number one. Choose to be happy. The second one is for whatever reason, it's very hard for us. Although it makes so much sense, and it's, for me at least, today it seems so simple, but somehow we struggle with that. And that's just accept life as it is, accept reality as it is. We're so many times are unhappy because we're struggling because we don't like reality as it is. Okay, right now it's cold, then I don't like the cold, but it's cold. There is nothing to change. There is nothing that you can do about it. That's the temperature outside. Okay, or I don't like it's gray sky. Well, here it's not gray sky, but it's gray sky today, or it's raining, or it's snowing, or it's too hot. Well, that's what there is. What's the point to be unhappy about it? If you accept that this is the reality as it is, you move on. Okay, so maybe you put another sweater, that's it. Okay, I had a fight with my partner. I hate that. I don't want to fight with my partner. You already had the fight. This is the reality. Accept it and move on. And that goes also on the other way, is that wanting something that is not there. We either fight something that is there which we don't like and we try to push it away, I want it differently, or we say, oh, I wish something else was here. But that's what there is right now. I wish I would have $1 million in my hand right now. But well, you know what? It's not there. Okay, so what's the point of that wishing? I'm not saying don't set goals, I'm not saying don't go for your dreams, but I'm saying that don't get upset that right now it's not here. That's the point. Accept reality as it is. We call it life is. You can fight it or you can accept it. Fight it, you'll struggle forever. Accept it really on the deepest level and you become liberated from all suffering. So that's happiness. Number three is stop wanting to be right all the time. That's what causes most unhappiness in relationship. I have my opinion, my partner has her opinion, and then if those opinions don't fit, we're fighting. Okay, and my sole purpose for existing at that moment is to prove her that she's wrong and I'm right. And that creates tremendous suffering in a relationship, and happiness goes through the window. So one of the things that we learned, Vered and I, many years ago, is the principle of the two houses. There is one house that is the house of right, and one house that is the house of happiness. And you can choose, you can all the time choose in which house you want to live. You want to live in the house of right or the house of happiness. The only problem is that you cannot live in both of them at the same time, which means that you cannot be right and happy at the same time. So whenever you have a conflict, whenever you have an argument with somebody, you need to stop and ask yourself for a moment, where do I want to live right now? Do I want to live in the house of right, and that's where I'm going to fight and to argue and to, I'm going to make sure that you will understand that I'm right? Or you're willing to let go of living in that house for now and move to live in the house of happiness. It's a choice and you can make it every time. Number 4, another way to make sure that you're happy is to do what you are passionate about. So many of us are getting to do things that we are not anymore enjoying it. Maybe it was our passion a long time ago and we lost that passion for that, and maybe we never had the passion for that, and that can be in our profession, at our work, in our job, it can be in our relationships, it can be even in our hobby and social activities. Make sure that whatever you do it because you're coming out of passion, you're passionate and excited about it. And if you don't know anymore what you're passionate about, well, that's time to start figuring it out. I learned that from a friend, and she at one point she told me that she loves rock climbing, and I was a little bit scared of heights, and I never thought of it as interesting, but she was so excited about it that I said, well, I'm going to try that. And I think that this is how we pick up passions. It's like going to a shoe store and, picking up a shoe. It looks nice, interesting. I put it on my feet and I see if I like it or not. And that's what happened with rock climbing for me, is that I got hooked on that, and I think I spent 3 or 4 evenings every week practicing and training and rock climbing, and for those years that was my passion. That was what kept me. The whole day was like, hey, I'm going to rock climb tonight. This YouTube channel, exciting for me. It's not just filming it and editing it, working on that. It's the whole community that we're building around it, and see how people interact, and trying to make sure that we're getting the message across. I love it. I'm passionate about it, and it comes across. Okay, so that makes my life, it makes my life more interesting and brings more happiness into my life. So that was about do what you're passionate about. Number five is practice gratefulness. I can't think of a lot of things that brings happiness into my life faster than being grateful for what there is. Being grateful for the weather, being grateful for the friends that I have, being grateful for people that are around me, being grateful for the food, being grateful for the fact that I have a roof over my head, being grateful in the shower when I'm taking a cold shower, for the fact that my body is strong and healthy and happy with that. So you can always find something to be grateful. The problem is that we don't find the point in time to say, okay, let's just stop for a moment and be grateful. So I have a trick for you, and that might work for you. It works for me for many, many years, and that's what we call the gratefulness stone, or the gratefulness rock. So just find yourself a nice little rock. This is a pebble. It's not really a rock, a pebble, and I carry it with in my pocket most of the time. Okay, most of the time. And now what happens is that my natural tendency is, when I'm standing or I'm not doing something, then I'm putting my hands in my pocket, and suddenly I feel, oh, there's a rock. Time to be grateful. So I don't stand up and, shout what I'm grateful about. I'm just, as soon as I touch it in my pocket, I'm just saying to myself, what can I be grateful right now? And then I'm just thinking about it, and immediately there is joy, there is happiness, there is calmness that is coming, there is peace. Okay, so practice gratefulness. Number 6, if you want to experience deep happiness, one of the major things you need to do is to forgive those people that hurt you. It can be in the past, it can be just lately, but you just need to let it go. Not because what they did was right, but because you want to be free and happy. And as long as we carry grudge, as long as we carry the pain, as long as we carry the blame for those people that hurt us, we will never be free, we will never be really happy. And I think that probably the one person that is most important for you to forgive is yourself. For all the times that you were not there for you, for all the times that you made mistakes, for all the times that you were not fully engaged and fully alive, for all the times that you made mistakes, for all those things that we blame ourselves for, it's time to let it go. You want to experience happiness? Forgive. And the last thing, if you want to experience happiness, I mean there's more, but the last thing that I want to share with you right now about experiencing happiness in your life is surround yourself with positive people. Positive people have some kind of infectious, and it's like a disease. As soon as you're around positive people, their germs are coming and attacking you, and suddenly you become happy too. I'm sure that you had that experience. So happiness is in your hand, and it's your responsibility, and it's your choice, and you can achieve it right now, this moment. So what I'm asking you is to let me know in the comment box below what other ways you have experienced that bring you happiness kind of quickly. Instantly, immediately if possible, or which one of those ways you would like to try out. I would like to hear from you. Let's make it a conversation, and until we meet again, live fully, stay awesome, be happy. From Nisande in Tenerife.